You're a South Florida business owner. You have a retail location. You're working hard to make money for you and your family, and also to provide jobs and do a service to the community. Things are going swimmingly until one day, bam, you get hit with an ADA lawsuit. ADA stands for the Americans with Disabilities Act, and it is now being used as a sword instead of a shield. And there are lawyers in South Florida who file lawsuit after lawsuit with something called a serial tester, even if that plaintiff has never stepped foot in your physical location. I'm on record on the front page of the Daily Business Review a few years ago, calling these lawsuits primarily legal extortion. The reason I strongly believe that these lawsuits are legal extortion is, again, because the plaintiff in this scenario, 9 times out of 10, has never stepped foot in your location. Nevertheless, these lawsuits are still being filed, hundreds per week in South Florida. You probably know somebody who's been hit with an ADA lawsuit, even if you haven't already. What you can do is be proactive and make sure that your premises is up to date with ADA requirements. You also need to make sure that your website is ADA compliant, because we're seeing a wave, a flood of lawsuits suing business owners for their website not being ADA compliant. I wish I had better news for you. I wish I could tell you here's the easy 3-step process to avoid one of these lawsuits. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. You may get hit with an ADA lawsuit and we're gonna have to defend it in court. So what I like to do is tell you how to put yourself in the best position to prevent having to pay a big settlement, to make sure that your business is as protected as possible. How this usually plays out is somebody gets hit with an ADA lawsuit. They're served, which can be a very scary experience because somebody shows up at your doorstep in your business and hands you a big thick stack of papers and says, you've been sued. You call us in a panic, you say, I've been sued, I didn't do anything wrong, what's going on? And we try to walk you through the process, tell you about the ADA, tell you about the requirements, tell you how we would handle this lawsuit for you as we have handled hundreds of these matters here in South Florida. We try to get on the phone with the plaintiff's attorney, we ask about the more specific allegations, and we also at times recommend working with a company who can do a report to see if there are really, truly ADA violations at your place of business. So if you've been hit with an ADA lawsuit, contact us right away at Trembly Law Firm. We exist to help protect business owners like you and make sure we move past this thing so you can focus on running your business.
So when we arrived at Trembly for our initial meeting, we already had a ADA problem. The problem got solved within 2 months. Quickly, timely. They addressed it, we went with it, it was closed, and we learned from that one. They keep us informed with all the current law changes, the regulations, to make sure that we're up into code and everything is according to the law. We are able now to focus on growing the business. It's a very personal relationship that we have with the team here. There's always constant communication. We know exactly where we stand, exactly what's needed from us. I think any business owner looking for legal representation, Trembly Law is the way to go.